Welcome back, and today we have another account review. This is going to be the second in the lab or the last one. I'm not too sure which one I'm going to post first, but whatever. Here is what his details say. It says free to play. Okay, he's a free to play player. Units to focus on Phoebe Augusta Furlova. Okay, interesting. My account is almost 3 months old, so not all my units are fully built. I am currently still in the process. Okay. I can clear all endgame modes except for double palm makers. That makes sense. I wouldn't expect a 3-month-old account to be clearing double palm makers unless you weld. Any advice on this might be useful. And yeah, I'm a mobile player by the way. And just for fun, check Phoebe's echoes. Okay. Well, let's see what this account is looking like. Okay, he's level 71, so he does pass the account level check. So if you want to apply for one of my account reviews, you have to at least be level 65, and you can apply easily by joining the Discord in the description right there. But he is level 71, so he does pass it. 3-month-old account, pretty good. Let's see what his pools is looking like. Okay, he doesn't have that many pulls right now. I'm guessing he pulled Amith. Actually, he did pull Amith because I just see Amith on the screen. His corals though is not that bad. It's not that bad. Let's see how much money he spent. He said it was a free to play. Okay, he is pretty free to play. Oh wait, no, it said Lunite only. Okay, so his thing did say Lunite only. I just read the free to play part. Honestly, I like completely swipe past that. Honestly, I think Lunite is decently free to play. Like it's $5 a month. Like no way we're this bro. We can't $5 a month. But some people wouldn't like that I said that. Some people wouldn't like that I said that. But let's see what his characters are looking like. Characters. Okay, so he has Amith. Does he have Amith or her weapon though? Ooh, he does. Very nice. He has a lot of ER on his Amith. I almost feel like he's running an ER through you guys, but he's definitely not. Okay, he's definitely not, but like she has a strangely amount of like ER. It's like crazy. He has like ER on every echo. Actually, let me just look. ER here, no ER here, ER here. He's literally 4 out of 5 echoes. That's insane. You definitely don't need as much ER. So some of these spaces you could probably replace. Let me just see for sure. Like this one you could probably replace. They both low rolled on your crit rate and on your crit stats. This one could also get replaced. It like low rolled really hard. This one is fine. You can keep this one. And this one is also fine. And of course you can replace this one because like it has no crit rate. But yeah, you could definitely make some improvements. This does not look that bad. You definitely have an overwhelmingly amount of ER. Let's look at the Lene. Oh my god. Why? Back to back, bro. Why? Man, I can't, man. I can't. What is wrong with y'all? Why are y'all doing Lene like this? Bro, she likes crit rate, by the way. She might not do a ton of damage, but like her critting will be very useful for you and your team. So I'm just gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna take this off of her, and then we're gonna go here, do this level crit rates, okay? Because you don't have a lot of crit rate subs, so we're just gonna do this. But ideally, you will have crit rate on every echo, and you'll be on a crit damage main while also having crit rate on that, and you'll be like at like 60 or. I'm not even gonna say that because it's the stupid TikTok meme. But you get the idea. You have a good amount of crit rate and a good amount of crit damage. You should be doing significant amount of damage for you help with your clears. But yeah, you have way too much ER. The weapon on her is fine. Yeah, this is fine. You just get her more crit rate or just level that crit rate echo and you'll just be like fine. The traces you definitely should probably max out a little bit here. I mean, you did say you're like kind of like still building, you're still in the middle of progress, so like it kind of is what it is. But I would definitely say do your DPS first, then come back and look for your support, especially like characters like Lene, because they do help out a little bit when it comes to their damage. But let's see. Chisha, oh my god. Her crit rate is gone. You don't have a single crit rate weapon is okay. Honestly, you don't really need her weapon either, so I wouldn't even say it to go pull for it or anything. It's kind of fine. I feel like you're probably going to replace this Chisha soon anyway because, unfortunately for Chisha, she's just not in the best position right now in the game. They just still haven't dropped her actual main team in the game because if we look at her outro, nobody in the game actually does like Electro Rage or whatever. Like there's nobody in the game, and we don't have like a true Havoc main character, like main DPS, or like it's just kind of cooked. So honestly, you could just kind of leave this Chicha like how she is right now. Like I wouldn't even stress about it. But I would say if you were to change anything, probably throw her on a crit rate echo too. If you have any, you don't have a single one. Okay, but if you were to change, that would be it. Just give her a crit rate so like she can actually just do like that significant damage when she actually crits or whatever, and it would be very very nice. You know. The Uno's not that bad. I would argue probably a slight bit more ER, but besides that, I think you are kind of chilling. Definitely probably want to get her traces up too. So your main focuses would probably be your DPSs and then characters like I said, and Lene. That would be very nice. No dupes. I don't think we've seen dupes any characters so far. Okay, Augusta. Who? Okay, you have this Augusta build is actually pretty good. I actually like this Augusta build, even though it's like not with her signature weapon. Yeah, this is like not with her signature weapon at all. I like you have like every new of the standard banner weapons, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, this looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. I like this Augusta. I like this Augusta. The Furlova, okay. Furlova, I don't know how you have this much ER. This is a 98% crit rate for Lova because she's not on field right now, so it's like 98 crit rate. Pretty nice, pretty nice. You do not have her weapon. It's okay, and you got the Scream Master. It's nice, it's nice. Yep, this for Lova looks pretty good to me. Very nice. I would definitely level up her skill. You I mean, her intro does a significant amount of damage too. I would just max out everything for Lova. This character just does busted amount of damage, and she gets stronger every time as the battle goes on. So I would just level up everything because she does good damage from literally everything. Yeah, no dupes, no dupes. We haven't seen dupes on anybody. And then Phoebe, so he wanted me to look at his Phoebe echoes. I'm already looking suspiciously. Wait, actually, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be with Stream Master, so I'm gonna do him a favor. Okay, yeah, so this is supposed to be with Stream Master. This does look pretty good. I'm guessing he does main DPS Phoebe because I don't see a Zanny here. So yeah, let's look at her echoes. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good. That's a pretty good for 3 costs. I wish it was a little bit higher crit rate, but it is a good 3. Oh my god, he got a perfect 5 liner. I might have to steal this from you. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to steal this from bro. Oh my god, another 5 liner. It low roll like on everything here, but it's still a 5 liner, which is insane. A 3 liner, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. And then another 3 liner. Yeah, these are some insane Phoebe echoes. I might want to steal this echo though. Your 4 costs, I would love this on my Zandy. That is an insane echo. Pretty good. Main DPS Phoebe should be pretty good if you run like Phoebe, Spectre Rover, Shorekeeper, or like Phoebe, Lene, Shorekeeper, or something like that. It would be pretty good. Or you could even just take out the Shorekeeper and run Rover and Lene, and that's it. And it should be able to do pretty good, especially with a build like this. Pretty good. I like it. I like it. Definitely just get this last attack trace. Phoebe does pretty good damage from literally everything. You probably are chill from the skill. You probably don't gotta level the skill, but like everything else, I would definitely level them up for if you. I'm guessing you're running mainly BSV because you don't have Zanny. So yeah, and I think that is the last character he has here. Yeah. So let's go look at his overall exploration and his end game. Okay, for end game, he is full clearing, just like he said. Yep, he is full clearing end game pretty easily. He got a double list right there. Very, very nice. And he has 12 out of 12, 36 stars. Very, very nice. Let's go look at his open world exploration. Open world. Okay, so 3 months in, he almost has the entire thing of 1.x 100% in. Let's see for Black Shorts. He has Black Shorts 100%. Black Shorts is like super easy to 1%. Everybody should have this 100% in. Resonator, oh my god. Better than me. Better than me. He just has this last little 99% was probably like a secret chest or something. And then he's done with Resonator. And then 3.x. Oh my god. He may or may not love exploration. It's a little sad though because like you have like no pools right now, but at least you got the stuff that you wanted. It seems like but this will probably hinder a little bit for how you want to invest, but we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. At least you're full clear in game, which will help with your pool income. But let's go to see what you could do to better your account, at least future proof it in some type of way. So let's go see. Okay, so since you literally asked me to build you two teams that you can basically focus on, I'm going to do that here, and I'm going to put them in the 10 and 9 slots, just so you know here. So for the first team, let's just see. Now, your account is actually not that bad because you actually did invest pretty decently well. Just didn't got that many signature weapons. I think I only seen like one signature weapon, and it was Amith's. So you definitely got work you can do on the signature weapon part, which you don't really need that much, but it definitely would help a lot. But one major thing, you definitely need to start saving your coils. I definitely think you need to stop pulling for a little while. But Amith support might come out, and you might want to pull that. I would say consider it if Amith support works with both Lene and Amith. You can run both Amith and the support together, which would be very, very nice. But if you can't, and you just run the support for Amith, and then you could probably just run your Lene with this Augusta team, because this team is actually Augusta's strongest team right now. Is actually really, really strong. But I would say for your first team, I would just go ahead and lock this in. This is like okay. You could just kind of chill with this. If you were to pull any signature weapons in this team, it will probably be you knows. But they're not gonna get any reruns soon, so I would just kind of chill. I definitely don't think it's gonna be possible for you to invest any more for this team, which is fine because this team is actually just very strong alone because you have all the characters for it, which is more than enough, way more than enough. So I would just make sure to build them though. Definitely just try to get really good cracked builds on them, which you have a pretty good build for your Augusta. I don't think you need to change anything. I just let me see. The build is good. You just need to get her traces up. Like just max out her traces, and then like, that team is done. And then probably just like for the rest of them to just get their builds right, and then level up their traces, and it'll be very, very nice. Team 2. So, Team 2, I definitely think we're gonna have to go with some Amos shenanigans right here. But since you do have Shorekeeper and Ferlova, you can just literally just run this. This team is perfectly aligned. It will definitely clear everything for you. I would say this is probably your two strongest teams right now. Your Chiefs is kind of homeless unless you run her with the Phoebe, which is cool. If you do want a third team here, I'll put a third team here. Unless you want a third team, we'll go where's Phoebe, Shisha, and you'll probably do like Spectral Rover, which is also another nice team. So you'll just be Spectral Rover, still Happy Rover, of course, which is very, very nice of a team too. But if you do run into some scenarios like where you not using your Lene for some reason, you can kind of just take out the Spectral Rover, or you could take out the Tisha, and you can literally just slot in Lene, whichever one you're not running. So that is a very good team too. So these three teams right here are very good. If this is to go for investment though, I would say Falova's probably not gonna get a rerun anytime soon. But there may or may not be another like echo skill damage dealer coming out. So picking up that person would probably be a decently good investment. So then you can like kick for love out this team and just run Amith, and you just run the fusion burst Amith with Shorekeeper, or you replace Shorekeeper with the new support that'll come out eventually, because we already have their set. So the new support that'll come out for Amith, and you just run them here with your Chisha, something like that. But if I was you, I would definitely say try to laser focus in on this Amith. I would say she's of course the newer DPS, so like trying to go in and invest on her would probably be your best option. I would say kind of give up for her rupture mode. You could just use the Lene with her whenever you need to use Lene on in a team with her, and you could just run the rupture mode. But I would say right now, try to focus on the fusion burst Amith, and that should basically help you out. If the support that comes out have pretty broken dupes, I would say probably go in and invest in those would be very nice. You could just ask me. You're in my server. You could literally just ask me if you think these dupes are a good pull or not, and I will look into it and I'll give you an answer back because you're literally in my server. So whatever. But I think this is basically the three best teams I can give to you right now. Investment wise, I think you just need to stop pulling until the support for Amith comes out. So other than that, I think that is about it. Definitely build all these characters. I'm tired of seeing Lene builds with a like 50 something crit rate. Please stop doing that, please, everybody, please. Let's build our characters. But I know that you said your stuff is in a work in progress, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. So I think that's gonna be it. If you guys like this type of content, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.